I know it's not December yet, but it already feels like the end of the year. And it's because we've been through so much this past year. And it really was telling us to develop our strength to trusting the unknown. And I know a lot of people have been manifesting so hardcore, have been creating new things hardcore. And let me tell you, your blessings are coming. Your divine inheritance is really going to start being evident in your physical reality. But today we're going to dive into understanding how to trust the unknown. And when you can trust the unknown and actually master letting go, you will realize how powerful of a being you always have been, and you are only led to remember. What is Gooch, you beautiful awakened ones? Welcome back to another episode of Embracing the Ascension series with your homegirl, Brittany Fonsters. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I am an intuitive shaman, healer, and a reader. I speak about spirituality and with compassion. I talk about emotional awareness with love, and I do guided readings for each zodiac sign. And I feel I need to talk about things that need to be talked about because our divine right to know more than what we have been told. Your homegirl's out here in the jungle. Don't mind the background noise, but I want to make this quick. I want to make it simple, and I want you to hone in on this truth. You know, when we come into this world, we were made to forget, because we got to learn how the mind is operated through this society that was built upon the foundation of the mind. The mind is a fear-based mechanism. It was only meant to be used as a tool for visualization, for creation, to receive intelligence from the universe in order to embed its essence within us. This is why, for example, you come up with an idea and you procrastinate on it, and all of a sudden you see someone else do it and you'll be like, damn, I had that idea. It's because we're all connected to this collective consciousness. But the thing is, we have a tendency to allow the mind to rule us, to think that that's the very mechanism that connects us to the collective consciousness. It does not. The mind is a mechanism that we have to learn to master. When we can learn to master the mind, we can learn to master the emotions, which is the catalyst to creating our reality, but it's also the catalyst to remember our divine essence. And this is where we'll get into trusting the unknown. You know, when people stumble upon their spiritual journey, when they finally get triggered to it, wake up to it, they immediately go into the manifestation process, which there's nothing wrong with it, because manifestation is the key element to understanding our power upon this planet. But we get so lost and divert ourselves into the manner of always getting into the rigid ego, always trying to think of when, where, what, how, and why. How is it going to come about? And when we get so lost into that, then we get wrapped up into our own dilemmas. And we're not here to get wrapped up into our dilemmas. We're here to learn our dilemmas. So when we stumble upon our manifestation journey and our spirituality, it's not about creating what you want. It's about remembering the power that lies within you that's prevented you from creating. And you may be wondering, what does this have to do with trusting the unknown? Well, this life is so mysterious. This is why we have to be like a child, curious, open, ready, excited. But some of us lost that excitement. Some of us lost that inner child. Some of us have really dimmed our own light because we've been so lost in the mind, in the way where this world has been constructed to believe that we're this limited. The ego doesn't know shit. It only knows what it has experienced. But when we can go from the mind to the heart and learn how to allow the heart to override, then we can allow ourselves to really be open to receiving our remembrance. It was Scorpio new moon yesterday. Scorpio is all about death and rebirth. There's going to be a lot of things changing. The more you ask for the new and more, the more things are going to go crazy, a little chaotic in your reality, because the universe is getting you prepared for what you have asked for. And this is where you got to trust the unknown. This is where you have to learn the lessons and learn the tricks in order to override your mind and in order to allow your heart to roll. Because the heart is the catalyst to creating, to healing, and to remembering, and to being. 4. I love that. 4 has been a huge number for me lately because it's all about foundations. We're ready for a new foundation. We're ready to become a new version of ourselves. But we have to learn to recognize what has prevented us from being that new version and what do we have to let go of in order to become that new version that we're really meant to be. We don't visualize for no reason. We visualize because these are signals from the universe telling you, yep, that's you, yep, that's you, yep, that's you. But how can you allow yourself to be that version of you that you're meant to be? Is by remembering it's not about the visualizing, it's not about the manifesting, it's not about the how, it's about the why. Why do you want certain things in your life? Why do you want this new change? Why is it that you fear allowing it to come in, meaning fearing the unknown? It's because we're so equipped and comfortable in the known. This is why we fear letting go. For example, you want a new relationship, but your ex keeps coming back in and you allow them to come back in. Underneath, you feel special that someone still wants you. And this is why you can't allow someone new to come in because you think you can't get better. You want more money to come in. It's not because you want more money. It's because you want to stop worrying about money. You stop worrying about money now. You know, you want to be that person who's known all over the world. Do you see yourself as someone who feels valuable for the world to get to know? Or valuable enough to think that the world needs to learn from you? That's the trick. The trick of why our life is the way that it is because the universe is testing us to see how much do we trust in something bigger than ourselves. How much do we trust bigger than our ego? How much do we actually allow ourselves to say, I want to let this go, I want to let this go because I'm ready for what I know my heart is meant to do on this planet. The best way to trust the unknown is literally by letting yourself know you can let go. A lot of us don't want to let go because we have made our personality and our identity be so, how can I say this in a way that's understandable? We have allowed our way of being to be like we need stuff outside of us that we already have to make us who we are. It's scary to let go of the old version of you because what you need to let go of, you're letting go of that part of you. And you're going to feel like, oh, I'm a little empty. You don't want to feel empty. Here's the thing. If you can't create space, there's not going to be enough space. For example, for me, the best way that I've learned to trust the unknown is by allowing things to happen in my life. Allowing people to go. Allowing people to talk shit about me. Allowing people to, not give me an explanation of why they're going. Allow all these certain things that people deem negative to happen. Because it's not negative. It's here to teach us. It's here to show us where is our spiritual strength? Where is our emotional strength? Where is our mental strength? It's only here to level us up more. It's only here to elevate us. So the best way to trust the unknown is give yourself permission to allow things to go. Give yourself permission to allow that old version of you to go. Give yourself permission to cry. And you might be thinking, why the fuck cry? When I was doing my new moon ritual yesterday, I was realizing a lot of things that happened to me in this past year. And I realized so many parts of myself that were in the dark that I was so terrified to even look at all these years. And I finally did that. And I realized how many people have left my life with no explanation. How many people saw the worst in me, knowing that I was trying to express the best version of me and being vulnerable to show my unconscious ways of being. I cried. I cried so hard because I realized how much I was holding on to. And I cried even harder because I knew I was finally ready to let it all go. I was finally ready to let it all go. I knew it was time. I was tired of deceiving myself. You're probably in a place where you're tired of deceiving yourself. The best thing you can do for yourself is to trust the unknown. Not by visualizing what you think is going to come next. Because we can't make up in our mind what we have never created before. So it takes trust. It takes giving yourself permission to fucking believe that there's something outside of me that has my best interests in mind. And that takes courage to believe in that. It takes courage to love the present moment and be in it. It takes courage to develop tricks, as in, if I want to manifest something and I know I got to feel into that joy now, I'm going to find ways in my present moment to feel that joy now and do things that are going to cultivate that joy. It takes courage to find those tricks. But it also takes courage to remind yourself that maybe what I want is not meant for me. So how can I stay open and trust what I've never known before? You trust the unknown by allowing yourself to say, I don't want the familiar. I want the unfamiliar. I want what I never had before. And it's scary to level up. It's scary to change. But the reason why it's scary is because the fear is leading us in to the unknown. Every obstacle, look at it this way from now on, to trust the unknown. Yes, the sun coming out. Every obstacle, every hardship, everything that you feel like you have lost, opportunities, people, things, places, everything, that is only leading you to the best version of you. That's it. So the best way to trust the unknown is give yourself permission to let go and know that you are safe. Know that you are protected. Know that you are divinely guided, and know that you are watched over and want the best for you. Just know what you want wants you. But teach your desires and teach yourself how to allow your desires to want you more. Because that's the trick. When you can let go and say, you know what, I'm alright if it happens or not. I'm alright no matter what. I choose to be happy on purpose. Not because life is good, it's because I see the good in everything that is a life. When you give yourself permission to live that way, the universe is like, alright, we see what you're doing. You're not attaching, you're not seeking, you're not wanting. Because if you're seeking and you're looking and you're wanting, then the universe is going to give you more of. Okay, you want to look more? There you go, keep looking. If you want to search more, go ahead, keep looking. If you want to be more desperate, you want to seek more, go ahead, here we go. You have to trick yourself. Challenge the old version of you in ways where you're just like, it's the reverse. It's the opposite, right? The infinity symbol. You got to trick yourself into knowing that what you're perceiving and what you're experiencing is not what you're meant to experience. You're only experiencing it because it's teaching you how to go within to develop a new experience within, and allowing yourself to embody that and allowing that to express itself when it's ready in divine timing. So other than that, you guys, you trust the unknown by giving yourself permission to let go and to know that you're safe and to know that you're watched over and to know that what you want wants you more. And something beyond you created you because it has the best intentions for you. On that, you beautiful beings, that's all I wanted to share with you. I really hope this brought clarity. I really hope this assists you. And if it does, if this video has changed anything or brought activations, or if you have applied it, come back to this video and write a comment and let me know what you have created for yourself, what you have learned, and what has been triggered within you. I really would like to know. But on that, you beautiful beings, you want to book your own personal reading or healing session and want to know more about how to tap into your divine powers, you can do so by going to the link in the description below and actually book your appointment today. But other than that, you guys, I love you so much. I only send you love, and know that there's so many good things coming to you when you get yourself ready to receive them, just by knowing and believing that you deserve it. But other than that, you guys, I'll see you in the next one. And only love.